Yo, this one is
It's working now. Okay. Good morning, councillors and colleagues, our officials, guests. You may be seated, and thank you so much. The water will be organized, Honorable Mukwevo. Don't stress. Yeah. We still have 10 minutes to go. I think we are early. But if councillors, you allow us to start or wait for that 10 minutes, you will guide me, because we're supposed to be starting at 11 o'clock. Let's, Councillor Zimmer. Yeah. No, thank you so much. Let's wait. I think our organizers, please, let's quickly organize water. I also need water. So let's use that 10 minutes effectively. Amanzi, ametsi. Hey, dala ndikukhumbula. Councillor Mkwebu, kudala ndikukhumbula. Remember 2016-2021 term, we were working together. So andithi sisancokola ngoku asikaqala i-council meeting. You can even share the jokes, Chief Whip. Councillor Mkwebu, I'm told that Councillor Mthembu has approached Home Affairs to consider changing the name. I don't want to pronounce the name. They can't be wrong.
Honestly, Speaker, let them get the story right. And for that matter, I'm Kela man ukuthi la gama Sulbiza. Let's leave it like that.
Are you still to learn? You will have
Very
to
much
account.
so.
You will have to account of the state of the city address. You will have to account. Thank you and good morning again, councillors and officials, our guests from our stakeholders in the community. The time is 11 o'clock and our State of the City address was arranged for 11 o'clock. We are starting exactly at 11 o'clock and thank you so much. May I request the ED, Corporate and Shared Services, to read the notice for us. ED.
Notice is hereby given that the State of the City address of the Merafong City Local Municipality will be held at 11 o'clock on Thursday, 21st August 2025 in the Carletonville Civic Center Municipal Facility, 33 Belly Street, Carletonville, to consider the undermentioned matters.
Thank you. Is the notice in order? Bayadangi Uwar. Item 2, or the next item, sorry. Hey.
The next item was item opening and welcome.
Thank you so much. This is not my day. I'm not going to take too much of your time because this is the day that has been dedicated to the Executive Mayor. My days are many in council meeting to do a long speech, but the only thing that I will do, councillors, is to greet the Executive Mayor, the First Lady of Merafong City Local Municipality, greetings to yourselves, the Deputy Executive Mayor, the Chief Whip of Council, members of Mayoral Committee, whips of other parties, councillors of Merafong City Local Municipality, political management team from other local municipalities as we invited them, MPs and MPLs within our province, special greetings to my organization, the African National Congress, who gave me the opportunity to preside over of the special sitting, and your team, workers of this progressive municipality. Greetings to all our stakeholders without mentioning their names. Greetings to our special guests. But I think I must indicate, indeed, honorable councillors, this is a special day and it's an honor for me to welcome you in this special moment when our Executive Mayor will be delivering the State of the City address, outlining the distance that we have traveled already and also project the future using the helicopter view. Without, as I indicated, councillors, I'm not going to take much of the time. You are all welcome to this special day. Our guest, as I indicated earlier, feel free. Agona dinja, agina or dinja tibo fiwe, Councillor Mkwevu, agona dinja. So feel free. There are no dogs. Councillor van der Wat, Councillor van der Hof. Mine overseer. So you are all welcomed. We may move to the next item. The application for leave of absence, I'm going to jump that item. And you know, in terms of the rules and orders, is only the speaker that accept or reject. So, and that does not suggest that Councillor van der Berg, I'm rejecting the apologies. There are apologies that have been submitted. The speaker will acknowledge all those apologies. But we will jump that item. As you will know that in a normal council sitting, the whips of parties are them that are presenting the apologies. So I will note all the apologies. Can we move to the next item?
Okay. The next item will then be the opening prayer.
Can I invite Pastor Pamuji to come and open with a prayer? That was the name that I was given. Is Pastor here?
He's coming.
Ndike ndazama ke ukuzama ukupronounce kakuhle le surname hey Pukunzi. Ndingathini upastor wam ndingakwazi ukupronounce isurname yakhe. Funeka ke Bishop nithe ngupastor kum. So ndingathini ungakwazi ukupronounce isurname yakhe. Should fanele ndiyo account ku National Council of Churches as the national chairperson of National Council of Churches. My pastor.
Thank you, Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. To the Executive Mayor, the councillors, guests who are here, I greet you all in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Good morning. Mine is very short, it's just to come and pray, and then I'll just bring a short message after the prayer. May we pray. Lord God, we come to you this morning, acknowledging that we are sinners through our deeds, thoughts, and as we confess, we invite your Holy Spirit to come and guide us. We invite your presence in this gathering. And as we meet together, give us wisdom so that we can take the state of our municipality to the betterment. We pray that be with those who are here to come and deliver and give the direction towards the progress and development of our community. We ask this in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. Amen. We find our scripture reading from the book of Nehemiah, the Old Testament, the book of Nehemiah, chapter 2. We read only verse 17. It reads as follows. Nehemiah was worried about the city of Jerusalem as Jerusalem was reigned. And he came to the people and say, come, let us rebuild the walls of Jerusalem. This is the word of God. Amen. My mothers and fathers, without wasting time, when Nehemiah was in exile, he found himself in a situation whereby he was worried about the state of Jerusalem. Being worried about the state of Jerusalem, one, Jerusalem walls were being distracted. Jerusalem was on fire. And that worried Nehemiah. And he felt that even when the walls are broken, even when Jerusalem is in a state whereby people are not living a good life, it was his concern. Then he went out and said, can we come and rebuild or reconstruct the walls of Jerusalem? What I like here, he was concerned about the people that live in Jerusalem, that they are vulnerable, that they are disheartened. And this is a time that we form and rebuild whatever that is not right in Jerusalem. And today, as we come together as the leaders of this community, It is a challenge for us that we should stand together and rebuild our Merafong local municipality. It is our concern today to come together and say, whatever that has affected us, let us come and rebuild the Merafong. And this is the day when Nehemiah was reaching a point whereby he found himself in opposition. My mothers and fathers, when you are a leader, there is no way that you can go through smooth path. You should go through opposition. It is right to stand and say, in opposition, let us come and build together. One man cannot build the nation, but together we can do that. And this is the day that I want to say, God says to us as the Merafong community, let us come and rebuild our Merafong city. Whatever social ills that affects our municipality, together we can make it and see to it that our Merafong city is in a better state. May the good Lord bless these words. Amen.
Thank you so much. Ndiyathemba Councillor Fihla Jolinkomo ugenile lamthandazo. You are born again. You know, there is nothing wrong being born again during the State of the City address. Uthi nam nge-21 zika-August 2025 ndayibona inkosi. Thank you so much. Let me invite the person who is going to explain to us if it does happen. I know it will not happen because the pastor has prayed for any case of emergency, just to tell us where or what we are supposed to be doing. Can you quickly come? And then if Executive Mayor, you are driving a diesel car, you can start starting it so that you warm it.
Greetings to the political component that is here, led by Executive Mayor Nozuko Best, administration that is here, led by Mr. Didi Mabuza, various stakeholders that are here, members of the community who are here. Allow me this morning to quote a quote from Benjamin Franklin, who said, "Safety first. Safety doesn't happen by accident. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Work safely today and remember somebody is waiting for you at home." Lastly, safety is a choice. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me this morning to indicate a few things that all of us are in the city working for all of us, city working for you. It's a city that is very much sensitive when it comes to due diligence. We are in a facility that is occupational health and safety compliant. We are, colleagues, in a facility where much have been checked. The stage executive mayor has been checked. The visuals have been checked. Emergency fire extinguishers are here, have been checked. Police department security is here. All house is protected. People living with disability have been taken care of by the municipality. Now, during emergency, this is what is expected. We are expecting you to become, during emergency, pause, don't rush, move slowly to the exiting emergency point. There are 4 doors of exit that you can use. One is on my far right, one on my far left, and 2, one here and one there. So you are all safe and protected. Allow me to welcome all of you in a city that is prepared to work for you in Merafong local municipality. From time to time, we'll raise our hands and make sure that this city is protected through our professionalism in this city. Thank you very much. My apologies. Colleagues, for ablution facilities, we have 3 sets of ablution facilities. When you use that exit door, there's ablution facilities. When you use this door, there's also ablution facilities. Very clean, very hygienic. You can relax. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Chief Whip, with your permission, I will request that all whips of the parties, when their leadership is here, they must talk to you so that we can acknowledge them. I think it's very much important. All party whips, they should do that. As I acknowledge the regional secretary of the ANC, Mukuseli Chokazi, you are acknowledged and welcomed. The rural president, who's the executive mayor of the district, you are acknowledged and welcomed. The office of the premier is here. You are acknowledged and you are welcomed. We are expecting the premier, the MEC, to join us if possible, but you are welcome. So with that, Rule 37, the council sits a seat of the council chamber designated from the first electoral of the 10. That is 1 under Rule 37, and 3 under Rule 37. Without disregarding Rule 37(1), the Speaker shall have unchallenged authority to special designation of any special sitting, such as State of the City Town, budget speech, debates, or inaugural sittings. And I'm reading this rule, councillors, so that because we know that this is not the council chamber, where the council sits in terms of the rules and orders. But Rule 3 gives an authority to the Speaker to call a council meeting or any sitting in any place and declare that space as a sitting of the council. So with that, councillors, I will invite the executive mayor, and I know that people of Merafong have been waiting for this moment. Executive mayor, it has been, I think Councillor Fitao is out. It has been a long time when Merafong would want to hear what are the plans for the executive mayor in terms of changing or redirecting the municipal. But I think I must also indicate councillors and visitors that there is a link that was also shared with our community members or stakeholders who might not be able to attend this sitting, so that they can listen to what the executive mayor is going to deliver today. So with that, I'm inviting the executive mayor, and we will also invite you, councillors and our guest. If we are not jealous, we can put our hands together as we welcome the executive mayor to the podium and give a standing ovation. Thank you, Baya Danke. Goeie mense. And die praat ek wat dan die praat.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. And greetings to the Honorable Chief Whip of Council, Councillor Mukuke. In absentia, the Deputy Executive Mayor of Merafong City, members of the Mayoral Committee, fellow councillors of the city. We have also invited former councillors of the city, Premier of Gauteng, Honorable Panyaza Lesufi in his absentia, MEC of Kokta, Honorable Jacob Mamabulo in absentia, the Executive Mayor of West Rand District Municipality, Alderman Tabe, the Executive Mayor of Rand West City, Councillor Macheke, Executive Mayor of Mogale City, Councillor Sele, the Speaker of West Rand District Municipality, Councillor Munyai, the Speaker of Rand West City, Councillor Momakwe, the Speaker of Mogale City, Councillor Davis, the Executive Mayor of Mfuleni Local Municipality is also here, the Deputy Executive Mayor of Rand West City, Councillor Mulatlege, our Municipal Manager, Mr. Dumisani Mabuza, and the senior management of the institution, organized labor, representatives of our security cluster, religious leaders and traditional authorities, business stakeholders, members of the media, leaders of various political parties, as we have also seen the regional secretary of the ruling party, African National Congress. The South African National Civic Organization and other civil society organizations that are present here, and most importantly, the residents of Merafong City Local Municipality. Welcome to the city that will define the future of renewable energy in the province of Gauteng. I greet you all today with deep respect and renewed sense of responsibility. It is with great humility and a firm commitment to service that I deliver this 2025 State of the City Address. We gather today for the 2025 State of the City Address at a profound moment in our nation's calendar, Women's Month. This is a month of reflection, remembrance, and rededication. We pay tribute to the tenacity, courage, and leadership of the women of Merafong, Gauteng, and South Africa at large, women who continue to inspire us to pursue justice, equality, and progress. It is through their unshakable spirit that our communities remain strong, our families nurtured, and our democracy deepened. As we deliberate on the state and the future of our city, we honor the role of women as the builders of homes, the pillars of our communities, and the shapers of our destiny. Today, we recommit ourselves to building a Merafong where the rights, dignity, and empowerment of women remain central to our developmental agenda. We are gathered here not merely to account for the past year, but to define the road ahead for Merafong as we move with focus and agency towards our long-term vision, Merafong Vision 2035. The vision imagines the city that is dignified, prosperous, safe, inclusive, and sustainable. A city that delivers quality services, enable economic growth, respect its people, and take care of its vulnerable. Merafong defined as the post-mining town and the building of a new renewable energy city Today, we all invite you in building this innovative, green, and sustainable city. Today, I present to you the progress we have made, the challenges we face, and the interventions we will implement under the following key themes: leadership and governance, youth development, gender, elderly, and disability inclusion, health and social development, local economic development, finance management and governance, corporate and shared services, basic service delivery, community services, human settlement. These themes are not isolated silos, but interconnected areas forming the very backbone of our delivery framework. Let us begin. Leadership is not about titles or positions. It is about impact. Over the past year, this administration has strived to maintain political stability, enhance oversight, and improve institutional accountability. We are a government that listens, acts, and accounts. Through the firm guidance of this council, our Section 80 committees, and the Mayoral Committee, we have ensured that decisions are made transparently, guided by law and driven by service delivery imperatives. We are also piloting an automated meeting management system that will digitize records, speed up reporting, and increase accessibility for councillors and administrators. We continue to strengthen the performance management culture in our municipality. Performance agreements have been signed with all senior managers, and oversight on quarterly performance reviews is enforced. This ensures that every official's work aligns with our IDP, budget and service delivery implementation plan. Our improved audit outcome, as recognized by SOCA, affirm that we are on the right path. The Finance Department has implemented a comprehensive audit action plan, significantly addressed findings, and positioned us towards a clean audit in the near future. The implementation of Operation Clean Audit, which we have demonstrated significant improvement, the preparation of interim financial statements, and the rigorous implementation of the financial recovery plan, in which the Gauteng Provincial Treasury, in their own assessment report as at the 30th of June 2025, indicated that Merafong is the most improved municipality in the implementation of the financial recovery plan. Indeed, all these efforts are a clear indication and the deliberate statement by the municipality for a further audit improvement to an unqualified audit opinion. Honorable Speaker, in our quest to bring local government closer to the people and to restore the dignity of our residents through basic services, we have launched a bold, action-oriented program which is called Pushy Service Delivery. The mayoral-led ward-based initiative is one of our most practical and people-centered efforts yet, delivering services, empowering communities, and restoring accountability where it matters most. The Pushy Service Delivery Program is designed to identify, respond to, and resolve service delivery challenges at ward level by deploying interdepartmental teams that work collaboratively and swiftly, whether the issue is water, roads, refuse removal, or electricity. Pushy Service is about showing up, rolling up our sleeves, and getting the job done. Since its inception, the program has improved turnaround times on service requests, strengthened communication between the municipality and residents, and bridge the gap between municipal planning and practical delivery. This is not a theory, it is an impact. This is what government in action looks like. Under Pushy Service Delivery, we have touched every corner of Merafong through a consistent and community-led service schedule. Some of our activities to date includes the title deed handover that restore the dignity and legal ownership, roads grading and maintenance, especially in rural and semi-urban communities, pothole patching for safer streets and smoother transportation, credit control and revenue collection to ensure a sustainable municipality, grass cutting and public space upkeep, promoting clean and healthy environments, waste collection and clearing of illegal dumping sites with visible improvements across towns, fixing leaking pipes and unblocking manholes, ensuring water security and sanitation, general beautification and infrastructure upkeep led by a local team supported by our municipal departments. Honorable Councillors, Pushy Service Delivery is not just a program, it is a philosophy of responsive governance. It embodies our belief that service delivery is not just a favor, it is a constitutional right. It reaffirms this principle that no one should be left behind, no matter their award, income bracket, or political affiliation. As we continue to expand and intensify the program, we call on all residents to be active partners, reporting issues, participating in cleanup campaigns, and holding us accountable, because in Merafong we believe that a working city starts with a working community. Honorable members and esteemed guests, our youth are not just heartbeat of our communities. They are the builders of our future. In the spirit of our Vision 2035, Merafong City Local Municipality has continued to invest in bold and intentional youth development programs that uplift, skill, and empower young people across our areas, Kutsong, Yokokosi, Wedela, Carletonville, and Playbank, and other mining areas. Over the past financial year, we rolled out targeted initiatives that touched the lives of hundreds of young people. This includes tertiary registration assistance, through which 33 deserving students were supported with over 350 in funding to gain access to universities and colleges in February 2025. The Back to School campaign, where school bags, shoes, and dignity packs were distributed to ensure no child starts the academic year in need. New venture creation program in partnership with NYDA, PCTA, and COGTA, offering 12-month entrepreneurship training and a stipend to 30 aspiring entrepreneurs. Cybersecurity and project management training, equipping our youth with the skills to thrive in the digital economy and governance spaces. A Code 10 driver's license program, which saw 48 young people from our communities receive their licenses as an essential gateway to employability. The construction contracting learnership, a transformative project across 4 zones with 100 young beneficiaries currently receive accredited training and monthly stipends. The Black Leadership Program in partnership with TUT, nurturing 40 future leaders in preparation for supervisory and strategic role in society. We also focused on holistic youth development by hosting the July School Holidays Boys Camp in collaboration with Build a Life Foundation and departments within the Western District. This initiative impacted 150 young men from all sub-regions, fostering discipline, mental health awareness, and leadership. In the future, in this current financial year, which is 2025-2026, our youth office is scaling up its impact through a skills development program offering young people training in nail technology, welding, and tiling, with startup kits to launch their own micro-enterprises. A dynamic youth imbizo services, bringing government and agencies to the doorstep of about 1,000 young people across Merafong for real dialogue, opportunity access, and empowerment. A high school career expo in partnership with the MESITA and the Department of Roads and Transport, aimed at 500 learners to connect them with vocational and career pathways. We will start a graduate development program where we'll absorb 100 graduates from TVET colleges and universities for training in various departments of our municipality. We will establish a well-supported youth development office with youth facilitators to support and drive our youth development work. We thus intend to establish a Merafong Youth Fund in the 2026-27 financial year to support youth business with machinery to support their businesses. We call on all private sector to join hands with us on this one. These programs are not just line items in our budget. They are embodiment of our commitment to inclusive growth, job creation, and restoring the dignity of young persons in Merafong. Honorable members, we are not waiting for the future to come to us. We are building it block by block, skill by skill, and dream by dream, with our young people leading the way. Together, we are making Merafong a city where young people do not merely survive but thrive. Honorable Speaker, in a caring and developmental city like ours, inclusivity is not just a policy, it is a principle of justice. Our GOD office, standing for gender, elderly, youth, and disability integration, has led the charge to ensure that Merafong becomes a place where every resident, regardless of age, gender, or ability, lives with dignity and equal opportunity. Over the 2024-2025 financial year, the GOD office undertook groundbreaking people-centered programs that targeted 4 key groups: older persons, persons living with disability, the early childhood development sector, and gender justice and equality. Merafong is proud to be a city that honors its elders. We launched the Merafong Older Persons Forum, giving citizens a formal platform to participate in local government. We also ran innovative initiatives such as the Literacy Outreach Advocacy Program, improving reading and financial literacy among over 100 elders. The centenarian celebration honoring of our most senior citizens, the 16 days of activism against violence on older persons, which included self-defense, wellness sessions, and legal education. The Older Persons Service Delivery Imbizo, which brought municipal departments to face-to-face with elders to resolve the real service delivery issues such as housing, billing, health access, and indigent registration awareness. Participation in the National Active Aging Games, showing that age is no barrier to vitality, sport, and pride. Working with various stakeholders, we are also exploring the establishment of an old age care center to support elders facing conditions such as dementia and Alzheimer's. We have taken decisive action to support the rights and aspirations of persons with disabilities in Merafong. The BBBEE incubation program, in partnership with COCTA, trained over 50 people living with disabilities in entrepreneurship, helping them register businesses, open bank accounts, and access to funding. We hosted health and wellness workshops, HIV and AIDS education, and cancer awareness campaigns tailored to the realities of persons living with disabilities. Our indoor sports and wellness program, including adapted games like wheelchair basketball and morabaraba, promotes active participation and inclusion. The 16 days of activism on violence towards people living with disabilities brought attention to the unique vulnerabilities faced by people living with disabilities and initiated protective partnership with the Office of the Presidency. We supported International Disability Day, featuring exhibitions, direct recruitment drives, and motivational talks. The Merafong People Living with Disability Forum was elected to give people living with disability a voice in the IDP and budgeting processes of the municipality. As Merafong, we are taking a bold and influential stance against gender-based violence and inequality. The key interventions also include the leadership and design of Lift-Off and GBVF 100 Days Challenge, promoting rapid innovation to respond to GBV. The impactful 16 days of activism against GBVF on women and children, with campaigns, survivor storytelling, and community mobilization. A door-to-door awareness campaign in Kuzong, our most affected area, driven by the Rapid Response Task Team and the local CPF volunteers. A gender plenum hosted by COCTA recognized Merafong as the top-performing GBVF program municipality in the province. The Cancer Awareness Program, done with SANAPS and the Pink Drive, provided a screening, health information, and encouraged regular testing. We are monitoring court outcomes on GBVF cases, ensuring that justice is served and survivors are supported through the legal journey. Looking ahead, we will launch a women's structure that addresses the needs of all genders, including men and boys, building a comprehensive approach to gender justice. Honorable members, the journey towards a just and inclusive Merafong is in full motion. We're building a city where our elders are respected, our children are protected, our residents with disability, people living with disability are empowered, and where gender no longer determines destiny. Our commitment to people-centered and caring municipality finds its clearest expression in the work we do under health and social development. This is where government meets community, not only in services, but in compassion, dignity, and the shared desire for a better life. As Merafong City, we recognize our responsibility to create an enabling environment for civil society, particularly the registered non-profit organizations who play a vital role in delivering social relief programs across our communities. Through a historic step, the municipality has formalized NPOs occupancy within municipal infrastructure by signing a 3-year lease agreement with the qualifying organizations operating in Kuzong, Gogosi, Wedela, and Greens Park. This is not only promote legal compliance, but strengthens the NPO's ability to attract funding from both government and private donors. We are also providing them with access to basic services, enabling them to operate optimally in service of our most vulnerable residents. Honorable councillors, we know that the first 5 years of a child's life are critical to their future. That is why we have strengthened our support for early childhood development centers. An integrated task team composed of environmental health, town planning, building control, and the Department of Education have been established to monitor, support, and improve compliance on ECD centers. In addition, 108 ECD practitioners were trained on the National Curriculum Framework and Basic First Aid in partnership with the Matthew Goniwe Institute and Elvis Kwena Consulting. This is our way of building a safe and enriching environment for our children. Honorable Speaker, the scourge of drugs and substance abuse is devastating our families, especially the youth. Guided by the National Drug Master Plan, Merafong City has taken decisive steps to address this crisis. We have established a local drug action committee committees across all areas in the city. These committees are driving awareness campaigns, identifying affected individuals, and facilitating access to rehabilitation services. I am proud to report that Merafong now has a fully appointed local drug action committee, ensuring our coordinated fight against drugs continues with renewed focus and community involvement. The harsh realities of poverty remain a daily struggle for many in our city. That is why the municipality continues to provide free basic services to our registered indigent households. In the past financial year, 3,988 households were registered on the indigent program. These residents, who include the elderly and economically disadvantaged, are now benefiting from subsidies that ease the burden of municipal service costs. In moments of deepest grief, we stood with our people. 74 families were assisted with indigent burials, affirming our humanity as a city. Furthermore, to ensure fairness and accuracy, we have deployed ward-based verifiers to assess applications and ensure that only qualifying households receive the vital support. Council also took a decision to subject the indigent register to external verification in order to ensure compliance. As a city, we remain vigilant in the fight against HIV and AIDS. Through a generous grant of 2.79 million from the Department of Health, we mobilized a team of 48 volunteers who conducted door-to-door HIV awareness and campaigns across every ward in Merafong City. We also concluded with the Civil Society Forum elections on the 26th of June 2025, and we are well on course to establishing a fully functional AIDS Council in this financial year. The structure will further strengthen our multi-sectoral response to HIV and AIDS and ensure that no one is left behind. Ladies and gentlemen, health and social development is more than a municipal function. It is the heartbeat of a caring society. Through partnership with civil society, investment in early childhood, commitment to indigent dignity, and a focused campaigns against drugs and HIV, Merafong is living up to its mandate of transforming lives. Let us continue to walk this path together, ensuring that no child is left without care, no family without support, and no community without hope, because a healthy society is a thriving society, and Merafong is rising to become just that. Honorable Chief Whip of Council, sound financial management is the foundation upon which service delivery stands. A city that aspires to be adaptable and developmental must also be the one that is financially stable, transparent, and accountable. It is in this spirit that I present the financial performance, priorities, and direction of Merafong City Local Municipality for the financial year 2025 and 2026. Despite ongoing cash flow constraints, our municipality has remained resolute in confronting fiscal challenges and head-on. Through a mix of strategies, reforms, and responsible stewardship, we are slowly moving towards recovery. The medium-term expenditure framework proposes a consolidated budget of 2.89 billion for the financial year 2025 and 2026, broken down as follows: operational expenditure at 2.76 billion and capital expenditures at 136.4 million. The increase in the capital allocations is driven by conditional grants for infrastructure, libraries, water and sanitation, and electrification, all aligned to our urgent development priorities. The equitable share of 326 million for this financial year will be used to support service delivery in our most vulnerable communities. Under revenue and sustainability, our largest revenue contribution remains electricity service charges, property rates, interest on investment, refuse removal, water and sanitation services. We are working towards a more balanced budget, ensuring that operational expenditure does not exceed operating revenues. These remain non-negotiable. Our achievement that the municipality can acknowledge: over the past year, we have made commendable strides, including improved audit outcome, bolstered by the implementation of a strong audit action plan, earning Merafong an award, a rolled out revenue enhancement strategy focusing on billing accuracy, meter audits, and collection efficiency, leading to increased own revenue collection despite economic pressures. Timely submission of interim financial statements to the Auditor General, enhancing fiscal transparency. Reforms in supply chain management to ensure clean procurement practices that are aligned with MFMA and National Treasury standards. These achievements are a sign that, with collective effort, Merafong is turning the tide. As we advance, the Finance Department will focus on finalizing a sustainable infrastructure funding model to address road rehabilitation, sinkholes, and service backlogs in collaboration with Gauteng Provincial COGTA and National Treasury. Exploring the off-balance sheet financing model for smart meters for smart meters installation and refurbishment of water and electricity infrastructure, as well as capital financing for the rainwater and ESCOM debt. Customer-centric revenue system, including an enhanced indigent management, billing reforms, and education campaigns on the culture of paying. Digital transformation in financial reporting and audit tracking, making Merafong smarter and more efficient. Rigorous process of recovering debt owed to the municipality to the tune of 6.8 billion. Part of the interventions will include the following: appointment of a panel of debt collectors by the municipality, and the finalization of valuations appeal board process by the Provincial Department of COGTA, in which half of the debtors' book is attributed to. The municipality has made proposals to the mining houses for a settlement of the matter out of court. A determined drive towards a clean audit, supported by training, monthly reporting, and consequence management. Capacity building, including staff training and mentorship, to ensure we build a future-ready financial team. Honorable members of the Mayoral Committee, the road to financial recovery is a collective journey. A sustainable municipality cannot be built by administration alone. It requires unity of purpose between government and the community. Let us recommit ourselves to building a Merafong where service delivery is not a privilege, but a daily guarantee. A city where public funds serve the public goods and where every cent is accounted for. Importantly, let us pay for services rendered. In this regard, the municipality will be installing water and electricity prepaid meters to all our customers. Vandalism and meter tampering will not be tolerated. The municipality will enforce legal actions against those found in breach of this. Strict credit control measures will continue to be applied by the municipality. Honorable guests and fellow citizens of Merafong, our city has faced the trials of economic stagnation for far too long. Yet, in the heart of the adversity, we found a renewed sense of purpose, a vision that transcends decline and charts a new path to prosperity. The vision is called Reimagining Merafong Vision 2035. Adopted by Council in 2024, the economic turnaround strategy is not merely a document, it is our blueprint for sustainable and inclusive growth. It is anchored on 6 transformative pillars, which is your renewable energy, tourism development, agriculture and agro-processing, high-value wildlife real estate, township revitalization, and CBD revitalization. We are already turning this vision into a reality through the following flagship projects. A Merafong solar farm cluster project. 6 solar PV farms are being established near Carletonville, contributing to Gauteng's energy grid and helping combat load shedding. Merafong Bioenergy Agro-Industrial Park, a catalytic initiative to build a farm to plate agro-processing hub near Carletonville that will boost food security, create jobs, and stimulate a circular economy. Carletonville and Fochville CBD revitalization In partnership with SALGA and provincial departments, we are working to transform our CBDs into a safe, vibrant, and economic center. Kokosi CBD development, which is your Kokosi Market Square, with the support of Harmony Gold and relevant departments, we are facilitating the development of central business node in Kokosi. Merafong Flora Project revamp. In partnership with the West Rand District Municipality and the Department of Agriculture, we are reviving the local asset. Merafong's green energy transformation by Mulilo, which is appointed by National Department of Electricity and Energy for the construction of the battery storage facilities in Leopold and Verferdin, with 77 megawatt capacity for each, with a 20-year lifespan. This is a milestone project that will not only power our city into a renewable future, but also unlock significant economic benefits. We anticipate substantial employment opportunities during both construction and operation phases. Furthermore, the project will catalyze local business participation, from supply chain services to SMMEs, involvement in ongoing operations and maintenance. By harnessing clean energy, Merafong is laying the groundwork for sustainable economic diversification, creating meaningful opportunities for our residents and empowering local entrepreneurs to flourish in the green economy. Additionally, Merafong will host a continental tourism and development conference in partnership with Morami Regional Tourism Association and SADC University, marking our city as a regional player in intellectual and cultural diplomacy. Honorable members, mining houses remain the key stakeholders in our developmental agenda. We are pleased to report that mining houses are implementing various projects, some with challenges which the partners are addressing. Harmony Gold is implementing 4 projects in Wedela, Kokosi, Forgeville, and Carletonville with a combined value of 40 million. Sibanye Still Waters is running a 3 major initiative in Playbank and East Fontaine, valued at 26 million. Coro Brick is upgrading the Carletonville taxi rank and the refurbishment of the business hive as part of the CBD revitalization. These projects form part of their social and labor plan obligations, but they also demonstrate a meaningful alignment with Vision 2035. Empowering our local businesses is central to our economic strategy. We have developed an LED central database of SMMEs to match them with training, funding, and subcontracting opportunities. 210 jobs were created in 2024-2025 financial year through LED-supported infrastructure projects. An additional 200 jobs were supported through industrial and business hives, though sustainability remains a concern due to vandalism. Plans are underway to revamp and secure these facilities. Following a presidential directive in 2024, the municipality launched a massive registration and awareness campaign for informal food handlers and spaza shop operators. About 654 applications were issued indicating strong public interest, but also highlighting regulatory challenges. To respond appropriately, we are finalizing a reviewed informal trade bylaw, a new standard draft bylaw on township economies. These legal instruments will become vital tools in regulating and growing the informal economy. Councillors of Merafong City Local Municipality, we are no longer in a city defined only by mining. We are reimagining ourselves as a city of innovation, energy, agriculture, and opportunity. Vision 2035 is not just a plan, it is a movement, and it is already unfolding across our streets, our markets, and our partnerships. Positioning Merafong on a global stage, Merafong is not just another mining town. It is the home of the world's deepest mine, a site of extraordinary human endeavor, a technological advancement. This remarkable heritage places our city firmly on the global map as a center of mining innovation and human courage. As part of our long-term vision to diversify our economy and celebrate our identity, we intend to work closely with our mining houses and provincial government to kickstart the process of having these mines declared World Heritage Site under UNESCO. Such recognition will not only preserve the rich legacy of our mining history, but also unlock new opportunities in heritage tourism, research, and international partnership. We are determined to ensure that Merafong is recognized worldwide as a city of history, innovation, and transformation, one that embraces its past while boldly building its future. Let us work together with private sector, civil society, and our communities to build a Merafong that works, that grows, and that thrives, because in Merafong, economic justice is the cornerstone of our shared future. The effectiveness of our municipality is rooted in the strength of its internal systems, its people, and its operational capacity. Through corporate and shared services, we have laid the foundation of a modern, responsive, and efficient municipality. This strategic support unit has been instrumental in capacitating the municipality to fulfill its service delivery mandate and uphold the constitutional promise of a developmental state as envisaged in the National Development Plan. Merafong City has developed and approved a new organizational structure, ushering in greater stability, clearer reporting lines, and renewed commitment to public service. To support our internal capacity, we have established a training committee comprised of municipal leadership, labor representatives, and subject specialists. This committee ensures that all workplace skills plan duly submitted to LG SETAs fully aligned with our service delivery goals. Honorable members, I am pleased to report that in 2024-2025 financial year, 189 municipal employees received training in technical and management skills through partnership with LG SETA, MESITA, COGTA, and Provisional Treasury. 568 community members were trained in portable skills such as hygiene and cleaning, plumbing, bricklaying, and electrical work. These programs are not these programs not only enhance employability but build community self-reliance. We have also concluded a performance agreement with all our senior managers, including the municipal manager, and are in the process of cascading this policy to lower-level employees. Critically, we have also appointed 7 senior managers, achieving a significant transformation and equity milestone. We have also appointed 12 managers with a commendable gender split of 6 women and 6 men. About 54 critical service delivery positions are currently being filled to strengthen frontline service provision. Our employment equity plan and annual reports have been submitted and approved by the Department of Labor, reflecting compliance and transformation in action. The municipality has made a significant strides in cost containment and efficiency. Fuel costs were reduced from 20 million in 2023 to under 10 million in the current financial year without compromising service delivery. The municipality has signed a memorandum of understanding with the provincial government on crime prevention and combating. In this regard, the municipality is participating in the following programs with provincial government: weekly public safety operations, implementation of panic button rollout program, installation and operation of CCTV cameras, installation of high mast lights across Merafong. 16 new branded vehicles were procured for the public safety unit, fully equipped to respond to emergencies and promote community safety. An improved fleet management system is now in place, ensuring efficient deployment and maintenance. Honorable Speaker, in keeping with our commitment to accountability and legislative compliance, Council, mayoral, and Section 80 committees have convened according to the approved year plan, ensuring functional governance. We are piloting an automated meeting management system to streamline council documentation and resolutions. A benchmarking partnership with SOCA and Northern Cape Municipality has been initiated to digitize records and develop a classification system that is tailored for municipal functions. Under the Occupational Health and Safety Act 85 of 1993, we continue to create a working environment that is safe and risk-free. Our safety protocols extend to both municipal employees and the public using our facilities. Importantly, our infrastructure is now being retrofitted for universal accessibility, including ramps, signages, lifts, and ablution facilities that cater to people living with disabilities. This is about building a municipality where every resident feels seen, included, and respected. In line with our vision, in line with our City Vision 2035, we are modernizing Merafong's digital infrastructure through the following innovations: upgraded network infrastructure and transition from DigiNet to voice over IP to reduce cost and improve communication. High-speed Wi-Fi installed in key municipal buildings, boosting connectivity and service responsiveness. modern telephone systems, disaster recovery plans, and a new biometric access control system are being rolled out to enhance security and ensure operational continuity. Residents of Merafong, our corporate and shared services is often the quiet engine of the municipality, less visible but essential. Through structured appointments, skills development, digital transformation, and governance reform, we are building an agile, transparent, and capable municipality. As we continue this path, let us remember a strong city is built not just on the bricks of infrastructure, but on the systems, values, and people who serve it faithfully behind the scenes. Honorable members of the community of Merafong City, one of our critical enablers of a thriving and inclusive city is a robust technical services backbone anchored in reliable roads, effective stormwater management, and well-maintained municipal facilities. In Merafong City, we are steadily building this foundation brick by brick. Over the past financial year, our civil engineering session has made a remarkable progress in improving the state of our municipal infrastructure. Let me reflect on the tangible achievement of 2024 and 2025 financial year. 1,755 potholes were repaired, restoring safer mobility of our internal roads. 247.8 kilometers of roads were graded, enhancing accessibility for rural and peripheral communities. 3.1 kilometers of stormwater channels and 1.466 cap inlets were cleaned, reducing flood risk and improving urban resilience. Councillor Tava. We are proud to report that 6 major road construction and rehabilitation projects were successfully completed, whilst others are underway, delivering a total of 4.7 kilometers of newly constructed roads with a combined investment of 45.6 million. This includes your Kokosi Phase 4 and 8, Wedela Phases 7 and 8, Kutsong Phase 7. These projects are not merely about tar and concrete, they are about connecting our people to opportunities, ensuring safer transport for school children, enabling economic activity in township nodes, and affirming our commitment to dignity through infrastructure. We are mindful of the challenges faced, including environmental and legal hurdles such as your stormwater collapse in Kutsong Phase 7, which is currently pending legal resolution. Nevertheless, our administration is committed to accountability and transparent project delivery. As we move into 2025-2026 financial year, we do so with renewed focus and an approved budget of 44.5 million dedicated to new road construction, stormwater upgrades, and infrastructure rehabilitation. Among our priority projects are Kokosi Phase 8B and 4B, which will be 14 million, Kutsong Phase 8B, 9 and 10, which amounts to 14.5 million, Carletonville Cemetery Road Rehabilitation Phase 2, which amounts to 10 million, ongoing roads and stormwater maintenance across Merafong, which we have budgeted 6 million. These projects are more than just budget lines. They are lifelines to our communities. Each kilometer of road built or rehabilitated is a step towards achieving our Vision 2035, a Merafong that is accessible, connected, and structurally prepared for the renewable energy hub of Gauteng province. The municipality is also making progress on the refurbishment of the Merafong, Kutsong, and Wedela wastewater treatment works. These interventions are meant to urgently address restoring the dignity of our communities. Sanitation is dignity. The municipality has been inundated with serious challenges of vandalism and theft of our infrastructure, especially our sanitation infrastructure. The Wedela wastewater treatment works was completely vandalized by the Zamazamas, to the extent that the waste treatment works became dysfunctional. We must pronounce today that the municipality is in a process of refurbishing Wedela wastewater treatment works. Kutsong and Merafong have experienced a similar fate. However, through the interventions of the municipality and the National Department of Water and Sanitation, the wastewater treatment works are under refurbishment. The National Department of Water and Sanitation raised concern with regards to non-compliance, and those matters are being attended to. The Auditor General of South Africa also raised material irregularities of these water waste treatment works, and I must, as the Executive Mayor, indicate the process we have made in addressing these material irregularities. The municipality has accumulated debt to Rainwater and Eskom over many years. The accumulated debt is around over 3 billion rands. The municipality has entered into a debt settlement agreement with Rainwater and Eskom. The municipality and Rainwater have also agreed on a review process on the debt settlement agreement, a process which is underway. The municipality and Rainwater have further agreed on the possible establishment of a special purpose vehicle for the water business, and a Section 78 assessment process is being undertaken. The municipality with Eskom has also agreed on the possible establishment of a distribution agency agreement, which brings along a basket of services from Eskom to the municipality in order to enhance efficiency in electricity business. This process is being looked into by National Treasury, Provincial Treasury, and other stakeholders before being implemented. Honorable councillors and fellow residents, technical services may not always make headlines, but they are the silent force behind every functional community. From the first raindrop guided away by a clean stormwater channel to the final layer of asphalt on a township road, our teams are working tirelessly, often under difficult conditions, to ensure Merafong moves forward. Let us continue to invest in the essential sector, not just to meet today's needs, but to build a strong city for the generations to come. Merafong is choosing success through service, through delivery, and through unshaken commitment. To our esteemed guests, a clean city is a dignified city. It speaks to our collective pride, our health standards, and our commitment to sustain urban living. Through our solid waste management division, Merafong has continued to make tangible progress in restoring cleanliness and promoting environmental stewardship. Key achievements in 2024 and 2025: illegal dumping site removal. We have made a significant strides in removing illegal dumpings in and out around Merafong. This ongoing effort not only improves our environment, but also restored the dignity of our community. Waste collection coverage. Regular waste collection was successfully maintained in formal areas across Merafong. This is a fundamental service that residents rely on, and our teams have worked diligently to ensure consistency despite various resource challenges. Street cleaning services. Daily street cleaning, including on weekends, have been executed effectively across Forgeville and Carletonville CBD. These visible results reflect our commitment to high standards in urban management and cleanliness. Carletonville landfill site compliance. Operations at the Carletonville landfill site continue to comply with minimum legislative requirements, ensuring safe and responsible waste disposal practices in line with the environmental regulations. We are proud to announce that Sibanye Stillwater, a strategic partner in our city, donated 2 cubic meter mass containers. This contribution enhanced our waste collection capacity and demonstrates the power of public-private collaboration in service delivery. As we look ahead, our solid waste management priorities will focus on extending service coverage and enhancing environmental education, extending waste collection services to informal areas, ensuring all residents receive equal and dignified waste services, rolling out street litter bins in Carletonville and Forgeville CPDs, supported by donations from Gauteng Department of Environment, procuring and distributing 240-liter wheelie bins to new housing developments, promoting households' waste compliance, expanding the illegal dumping removal program across all wards, addressing persistent hotspots and restoring public spaces, installing no litter or no dumping signages at rehabilitated sites to enforce environmental bylaws and promote behavioral change. Solid waste management is more than a technical service. It is a shared responsibility between the municipality and the community. Clean streets reflect clean governance. Let us all be ambassadors of clean, safe, and livable city. Together, we can build a Merafong that shines, where every neighborhood reflects our collective pride and environmental consciousness. As we roll out these programs in the financial year, we call on all communities, businesses, and civil society to join us in keeping Merafong clean, not only for today, but for generations to come. Honorable Speaker, members of Council, and beloved residents of Merafong, no city can truly thrive without spaces that nurture the mind, celebrate our heritage, and provide safe places where communities can come together. In Merafong, our investment in library and Information Services, Arts and Culture, and Facility Management reflects our deep commitment to empowering minds, preserving identity, and strengthening community bonds. Libraries are not just buildings, they are sanctuaries of learning, hubs of opportunity, and lifelines of our curious. In 2024-2025 financial year, our Library and Information Services team achieved the following: installed 14 new community computers to enhance digital access and promote career development opportunities. Ensured security presence at 10 library facilities, operating day and night to safeguard our community infrastructure. We support our learners by closing late at night during June and November exam times. Refurbished libraries across all regions, including major upgrades at Playbank, Greens Park, Kokosi, Kutsong, Skon Plus, and Wedela, ensuring our spaces are safe, clean, and welcoming. Strengthened community engagement through partnership with local organizations and schools to promote reading, literacy, and lifelong learning. Expanded collections and materials to support academic development, senior citizens, and learners with specialized needs. Enhancing digital literacy through new devices, training, and stronger internet access. Co-creating programs with communities, expanding the use of social media to promote library services and community events. Council members, in this past year, our Art and Culture Unit implemented major cultural programs aligned with our annual events calendar. We established local arts forums in Kutsong, Kokosi, Wedela, Fochville, and Carletonville, coordinated under the Merafong Arts and Culture Council. Fostered a strong collaboration with Gauteng Department of Sports, Arts and Culture for joint implementation of large-scale events. Empowered local artists, storytellers, dancers, and performers to showcase their talent and shape our cultural identity. Our community facilities are being revitalized into safe, functional, and dignified public spaces. We have achieved a resuscitation of Carletonville Swimming Pool, Carletonville Sports Complex, Civic Center in partnership with Sibanye, and the Fochville Swimming Pool. Restoration of critical infrastructure in Gert, Van Rensburg, Wedela Indoor Sports, Kutsong Stadium, and Kutsong Community Hall, including water, electricity, ablution facilities, and fencing. Transfer and operational planning for Wedela Stadium and awaiting handover of Elijah Bahai Sports Ground and Hall. Honorable members, our libraries, our community halls, our sports fields, and our art centers are where identity is formed, dignity is restored, and dreams begin. They are not luxuries, they are necessities for human development and social cohesion. Let us continue to build a Merafong where every child has access to books, every artist has space to create, and every community has a place to gather, because where we invest in knowledge and culture, we invest in the very soul of our city. Honorable Speaker, the right to shelter, the need for special justice, and the agency to manage land invasions and informal settlements from the backbone of our human settlement and planning agenda. Merafong is rising to the challenge, guided by our Vision 2035, aligned with the district development model, and committed to building integrated, inclusive, and sustainable communities. The mushrooming of informal settlement and land invasions across Merafong, especially in Khutsong, remain a pressing concern. The municipality has obtained a court interdict to prevent unlawful land occupation, drafted new bylaws to proactively prevent and respond to illegal land invasions. That will be tabled in council in the financial year 2025-2026. As part of the informal settlement upgrade program, 27 informal settlements have been assessed. These include, amongst others, in Forgeville area, we have Kokosi Extension 99 and Greens Park. In mining areas, we have Mphahlwa, Mohalishoek, Block 8, Wedela Extension 1. In Carletonville, we have Moitoi, Kwa Brown, Tswelopili, Verfedin. In Khutsong, we have Crossroads, Krisani, Joe Slovo, B Section, New Mandela, Sonderwater, and others. While Wedela Extension 1 is eligible for full upgrading with permanent infrastructure, the remaining 26 informal settlements are earmarked for relocation due to dolomitic risk, private ownership, or being located outside the urban edge. As part of incremental development, solar-powered high-mast lights will be installed in Wedela Transit Area, Khutsong South Transit Area, and Kokosi Extension 99. In collaboration with Gauteng Department of Human Settlement, we have migrated housing application to the National Housing Needs Register, enabling digital access to application statuses. Allocated 286 housing units in the 2024-2025 financial year. Hi, Boqabana. With 2017 allocations done at Elijah Bahai Village, delivered over 19,526 housing units in total to date, issued 17,223 title deeds, including 100 long-awaited title deeds to residents of Khutsong Extension 2 Escopasi, dating back to 1990. We are committed to restoring dignity and legal ownership to every beneficiary of public housing. On emergency housing intervention, sinkhole formations in Khutsong have displaced families, most recently from Checha, Pabang, and Fuduma Street and B Section informal settlement. These families were successfully relocated to Khutsong South Extension 5, where 318 out of 753 planned RDP houses have been constructed, offering safe and secure homes to some of our most vulnerable citizens. The target beneficiaries are people from Khutsong Extension 3, Kayaletu, and those affected by sinkhole formations in Khutsong. To date, 286 houses have been allocated to qualifying beneficiaries. Urban planning is central to transforming Merafong's landscape. Our key milestones this year includes development of a new municipal special development framework rated 97% by SOCA, aligning our city with the Western Corridor and Gauteng Spatial Framework. The municipality has made a resolve in the current financial year to conduct a land audit. Inter alia should determine the amount of land available for residential development, commercial development, and social development. Launch of the CBD revitalization program in Carletonville and Forgeville in partnership with SALGA and Gauteng Cocta to reimagine our city centers as vibrant, safe, and economically active. Phased rollout of a modernized geographic information system to enhance evidence-based spatial planning. Increase in town planning applications and zoning certificates, indicating renewed investor confidence. Improved regulation of spaza shops and assessment of 53 building plans, signaling increased formalization and infrastructure compliance. Fellow residents of Merafong, a city that delivers house bills, shelters, a city that delivers title deeds, builds dignity, but a city that delivers planned, integrated, and secure communities builds a future. Let us continue to shape Merafong into a place where families grow safely, the vulnerable are protected, and urban spaces thrive with opportunity and inclusion. Together, we are not just building homes, we are building hope. The story of our city is being written from a mining-dependent town to a diversified, green, and inclusive economy. Our future depends on our collective resolve. No government, no mayor, no administration can achieve this vision alone. It requires all of us, residents, business, labor, churches, civic organizations, and partners to rise together in unity of purpose. Let us take the hands of our youth, our women, and our elders, and our work, and together chart a path towards an inclusive post-mining city that thrives beyond its history, an economically sustainable, community-oriented, and safe city. Honorable Speaker, allow me to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the leadership and partners who continue to walk this journey with us. We acknowledge the steadfast support and guidance of our Premier, Panyaza Lesufi, whose leadership at provincial level strengthens our resolve to deliver. We appreciate the commitment of MEC of Cocta, Honorable Jacob Mamabulo, and MEC for Finance, Honorable Lebogang Maile, whose stewardship in their respective portfolios ensures that municipalities such as ours are capacitated to meet the developmental mandate. Here at home, we recognize the leadership of our Speaker of Council, Councillor Mpitigezi, the Chief Whip of Council, Councillor Mukuke, our Deputy Executive Mayor, Councillor Silo, and the entire Mayoral Committee for their dedication and collective effort in steering the affairs of this city. We also acknowledge our municipal manager, Mr. Dumisani Mabuza, together with his executive management and staff for their tireless work in implementing council resolutions and ensuring service delivery on the ground. To our business partners and all the stakeholders, your collaboration continues to provide opportunities for investment, innovation, and shared growth. Most importantly, to the residents of Merafong, you remain our compass, our partners, and the very reason we serve. Your patience and active citizenship inspire us daily to build a city that truly reflects your aspirations. Before I conclude, honorable members, allow me to give words of appreciation to the MEC of COCTA, HOD of COCTA, and the entire management of the department for supporting the municipality and the development of the 10+1 development plan, which entails the following critical aspects in turning around Merafong: water security, revenue generation and financial recovery, building smart and sustainable economy, improved communication and effective stakeholder engagement, management of sinkholes by law enforcement and public safety, improved human resource and finalized organizational structure, sustained and improved audit opinion, smart metering, improved and strengthened intergovernmental relations. The municipality remains committed to the effective implementation of these priorities in partnership and collaboration with Provincial Department of COCTA under the stewardship of MEC Mamabulo. Ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, Merafong's destiny is not confined to the depths of its mines, but rise with the light of a new horizon. As the home of the world's deepest mine, our history is written in courage, sacrifice, and toil beneath the earth. But our future will be written in the sun above us, with wind around us, and the innovation within us. We are building a post-mining city that harnesses green energy, drives sustainable growth, and create new opportunities for our people. This transformation is not just about power stations and solar farms. It is about restoring dignity, creating jobs, uplifting businesses, and giving our children a city that thrives long after the last ounce of gold is taken from the ground. Together with our partners, we declare that Merafong will not be defined by what was, but what will be. We are reimagining, we are rebuilding, and we are rising as South Africa's green energy frontier. Let us build with courage, let us build with hope. Honorable Speaker, please allow our team to play a video of our Reimagining Merafong City Vision 2035. As I sit down, le rona re batho, nati singabantu. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's take our seat. Let's take our seats. Let's take our seats. Let's take our seats. Thank you. I hope the guys there are ready to play a video for a few minutes. It's part of the state. Sound. We can't hear. If the speaker can't hear, that means all of you can't hear. Yeah, technology. Yeah. Are you winning? Okay. Order. Itshware hanyane. Itshware hanyane mo khoneng. Video, please. Kwenzeka ntoni kanti? Mhlawumbi make ndiyibuze ngesiXhosa ngo. Kwenzekani? Kwenzeka ntoni? Cela niyibambe. Cela siyibambeni. Cela siyibambeni sikwi-state asebelieve. Cela siyibambeni sizawuthemva kwe-state, yes. I'm saying, let's finish with the state. After the state, declare or adjourn a state, and then you will enjoy yourself. I'm saying, after I adjourn the state, you will enjoy yourself. That's what I'm saying. In this meeting, after we have adjourned, Councillor Mgo, let's not argue that one. Let's not argue that. What is happening with the voice? What is happening? Can you check there? Okay. 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 No, thank you, Executive Mayor. The video, councillors and our stakeholders will be shared to our social media and all platforms where our stakeholders will be able to access the video. And thank you so much, Executive Mayor. The next item is announcements. But before announcements, I think it is important, Executive Mayor, Chief Whip, and councillors, to make words of appreciation as the Speaker. And I know that councillors, you are very much committed in terms of ensuring that the services are delivered to the people that have elected you. But you opted to form part of the State of the City address. Thank you so much, councillors. I think you can put your hands together for being here. But I think I must also say words of appreciation, Executive Mayor MM, to the organizing team. I think you did extremely well. The place or the venue is wonderful. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much. Executive Mayor and your members of the Mayoral Committee, I know it was not going to be possible if you did not put your efforts together. The outcomes or the state that you have delivered here is because of a collectivism that you displayed. We really appreciate that. working together, we can achieve more. Thank you so much, and your team. Municipal manager and officials, I know that the executive mayor and the mayoral committee members, they don't know how to write. But theirs is to play a political oversight. It is not their role to write. It is the responsibility of the officials. And I think what has been presented here is a result of a collective effort working together as our officials in making sure that the report that is going to be presented, it covers all aspects. So we really appreciate it, and thank you so much for the hard working. I know that some of you, you were not sleeping, and as a result of that, some of your colleagues, like the CFO, has been hospitalized. Without giving details, but I know some of the preparations, they also impacted negatively. So we really appreciate the working together. But I think I must also appreciate words of appreciation to our mining housings and the business persons. We really appreciate your presence and the support that you are giving to the municipality. But it is also important, managers and those that are below managers, to appreciate the general workers who are on daily basis making sure that the services are delivered under difficult times. And I can tell you, if it was not because of those committed general workers, some of the services were not going to be delivered. And I think those that are working closer to those general workers, we must say thank you and thank you so much. They must continue with the good work that they are doing. I must also say words of appreciation to LT Colonel Mkiza, and I know that we were here with him yesterday. We really appreciate the work that you are doing with the team, and I know that there were issues that I will talk to them later. Before we close, that you have attended. Thank you so much. I know that your team left very late yesterday. We really appreciate the commitment. I must also say words of appreciation to Colonel, LT Colonel Mzana and Mlambo, Subs Carletonville. Mkiza is a provincial commander. Subs Carletonville, we really appreciate Tatu Umzana. We were with you even yesterday. They knew the commitment that you have made and displayed. We really appreciate that. Superintendent Charlie, GMPD, brass band, as you will know that the Premier announced that all stakeholders, the subs, the security, your traffic officers, they are incorporated. When there is a process in an area, they will all come here. We really appreciate that. PPI, Refilwe, Gauteng Traffic and Warden Driller Commander, we really appreciate. Officer Tekiso, Fire Driller, Captain Rea, Pops, Westrand, we really appreciate that. The service provider, our interpreters. But before that, let me acknowledge Chief Whip. Because as I indicated earlier, that if there are leaders from different parties, I must be informed. Because it is important, we might take it light, but it is important that party leaders during the state of the address, they should go and hear what is it that is going to be projected for the future. As I indicated, the regional secretary, Mkusel Jogasi, we really appreciate leadership, your presence. Thank you so much. The regional secretary from the IFP, who is also the deputy executive mayor in Mogale City, we really appreciate Nobala Siyabonga. Babe nisazi sibongo ngabe ngikubiza ngesibongo sakho. The provincial chairperson, from the EFF, sorry? I have been always correct. I've been always correct and on the point. Let's acknowledge the presence of the provincial chairperson from the EFF, Comrade Nkululeko Dunga. We really appreciate the leadership, your presence. Let's also appreciate the presence of Dumisani Balen, the provincial spokesperson from the EFF. We really appreciate leadership, and we hope. And we hope the provincial spokesperson, RS, of the EFF have noted the good news that the executive may have prevented. So that when the spokesperson speaks, he must speak about those good news. Thank you so much, spokesperson. We really appreciate the leadership, your presence. Let's also appreciate the leadership, the Deputy Chairperson Provincial of SANCO, Comrade Siposimanga Lijola Gelia. Sebulela Jol. Thank you so much. Let's also appreciate leadership, the presence of the Deputy Executive Mayor from Rand West, Comrade Nondombi. Sebulela Mama. Let's appreciate our media. Let me not say our media. Let me say the media first. I saw Herald. And I hope, Herald, you have correctly noted the long list of the positive things that the executive mayor said, so that you don't focus like other media on the negative side. And I know you will not disappoint me. You will reflect as such. Thank you so much, local media, regional, ANC regional office media. We really appreciate. And I know you will note everything that the executive may have said. So I think I'm not going to repeat what the executive mayor would have said in terms of the MECs, the role that they are playing. We really appreciate that. So I must also indicate, Chief Whip, with your permission, allow me, Chief Whip, to call them by name of their parties, Secretary. IFP, AIC, Merafong, Agents of Change, Freedom Front Plus, EFF, IFP, IFP, UTM, ANC. You know, I want to tell you something, councillors, as party representatives. You know, those that have not tested what is called power, those that have not tested, those who do not have a sense, Councillor Mgwava, to be part of government, they will stay outside and do whatever that they wanted to do in order to disrupt the proceedings of those that are in power, because they do not know how does it feel to be in power. And they will see when God gives that are in power, because they do not know how does it feel to be in power, councillors, because they need a detailed report. So please, I'm just appealing to all of you. All 55 councillors must approve the upper limits for processing purposes. Thank you. The State of the City address is adjourned. Thank you so much. You are so beautiful.